Sweden. All the way from Sweden, we are jumping the pond big time. Well, not necessarily for me because I'm in Thailand, Southern Asia, and most of you are probably in Western states or countries or things like that. I never know where we are. We're in over 50 countries and we're growing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking out the No Cover TV podcast. Also, back in the day when it was the TV show for 17 years, then radio station, now podcast. Not getting rid of Big Al. It's about getting the story and the music out there all over the world. Needs to be heard. It does. The local and national music scene needs to be heard out there. And that's why I dedicate myself to promoting the local and nationals instead of the top 40 bands or the big artists. They don't need my help. They got enough help behind them already. So let's get these people's music and story out there, all right? But before we started with our interview, there's some people out there I got to thank. I got my list in front of me, so I don't have to jog my memory too hard. But Sandra, you're out there from De La Parra Entertainment. I want to thank Andrea Hall Music Management, Blas from Blindfolded International Management, SBM Global Management, Round the Clock PR, Legion Entertainment, Kaipo Entertainment, and also Curtain Call Records, and there's many more of you out there sending me your artists my way to get their music and story out there around the world. And of course, all you indie artists out there, the list is 10 miles long, and I will get a hold of you. I am not ignoring you. Please, I got your emails. I got your messages. I'm going down the line. I'm getting back to you. I'm setting up dates. It just takes some time, okay? I will get to you. We've been doing this a long time, so I won't give up on you. No, it's all about the music. It's all about the music. So we're going to have a great show today. And before I start the show with Lisa here from Cowherence here, first I got to catch my breath. And then we got to say my three favorite words. And I don't know if Lisa knows what those are, but that is support, support, support. Support these artists, go to their shows, pay cover charge if there is one. Then get to their swag table, bring a duffel bag, load up, get their CDs or albums or hoodies, T-shirts, coffee mugs, keychains, bumper sticker. The list goes on. Grab it all. Just take that whole table with you. Then get out to that floor and enjoy that show. And see me stick around afterwards and get an autograph. In my book, they're all going straight to the top, so get an autograph. See if you can stick around. And remember, these artists right here next to me love doing what they're doing to put a smile on your face. And your smile kicks right back and puts a big old grin and smile on these artists' face, doesn't it, Lisa? Yeah, there
Sounds
it is
good.
right there. Yeah, that's right there it is. So Lisa's in the house from Cowherence all the way from Gothenburg, Sweden. How are you doing tonight, Lisa?
Yes, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
Doing very well, doing very well.
Good.
This is different for me because usually I'm interviewing people in the early mornings, and this is nice to do it at nighttime finally because we're kind of on the same timeline.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
yes, so Lisa's got a little bit of feedback going on her end, so we're going to take it a little slow so she can understand everything.
Yes. Sounds
so
good.
we got a lot to talk about: music, this, that, and the other thing. And first of all, it's like I'll just make it rated R for the second. But what the wow, unbelievable! The music, your voice, the talent, in your face. We're talking, you're a front woman for a metal band. I would say
Yes.
melodic rock, death rock, almost to the dark death metals. You're crossing over, and you belt the hell out of your vocals. Unbelievable, hell of a singer.
Thank
Oh my
you. Thank you
God,
so much. Appreciate it.
I didn't see that coming out of this little body of yours. My goodness. Whoa.
Thank you
So,
so much. Appreciate it.
well, not a problem. And then you're with a five-piece band. You're the front
Yes.
singer, and then you got four other players. And
Yes.
yeah, can you introduce those other members for me?
Yes, we've got Marcus, who's the
Marcus.
drummer. Then we've got Johan, who plays the bass.
Okay.
And then we have Carl and Matthias, who plays the guitar.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
that's and then there's me.
Wow.
So yeah, there's
And
five of
then
us.
there's you. Go. What a
Yeah.
mix. Wow. What a mix of people here. And
Yeah.
I'm an old man here, and you look very young to me. And I don't know, I want to say you're probably around
Thanks.
19 years old. But no, I'm just kidding.
I'm
But
actually 27.
27, my gosh. Those were some good
Yeah.
years. Those are some good years. Hold on to those memories.
Yeah.
So you're
Finally finding my footing, finding out who I am, trying to
right
build
on.
a life, a family. Yeah, I'm
There you
busy.
go. Okay, yes, you are busy, definitely. But okay, well, let's pick on you for a second. Let's not talk about
Yes,
music for a
go
minute.
ahead.
Let's pick
Yeah.
on Lisa. Okay, you're
Sounds good.
20, 27 years old. I mean, I can't go that
Yes.
far back and pick on you, but I'll ultimately take you back to 6, 7, 8 years old. You're listening to what mommy and daddy, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, if you have older ones, cousins, aunt, whatever, what were they listening to, and what were you grabbing onto as far as what they were listening to?
Yeah, I grew up listening to a lot of different kinds of music. Anything from pop to rock to country music. A lot of Iron Maiden,
Oh,
Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Rihanna.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
some
really.
disco music from the 80s and 90s. And then when I was 11 or 12, I started to listen to Evanescence and Amaranth.
Evanescence,
And
Amy
yeah, and my
Lee.
path to, yes, and my path to metal sort of like went from, evolved from there. Yeah.
Well, I can see a lot of influences from Amy Lee and Evanescence and stuff like that. You definitely are a powerhouse like she is, and your entertainment skills are way beyond where I think they are. I feel you just started this band a few years ago, didn't you?
Yes, we started in 2020. So we were actually celebrating 5 years this year.
5 years.
So
Okay, so
yeah.
5 years together. Now that kind of was during the COVID era. So that a little
Yes.
difficult to start up?
Yeah, sort of. A lot of canceled rehearsals because of issues, throat, and
Right,
stuff like
right. I
that. So yeah,
understand.
it took a while
Okay,
to get it all started.
okay.
But yeah, once
So
we did, we had a lot of fun.
you had a lot of fun. Okay, well, let's keep going back. I want to keep you as a kid
Yes,
here. Now, when you were younger, now you said you got a powerhouse vocal set on you. Were you in choir, whether it be church or school?
both. Yes,
Both?
I grew up. Yes, I grew up singing in church. I
Very
sang
nice.
at weddings, funerals,
Did you really?
services. Um, when I was in school, I started in choir. I was the main character in school plays.
Wow.
And when I was
Look
yeah, and then when I was like 15 or so, I started this sort of singer songwriting thing.
wow.
But there was always a part of me that felt drawn to rock music. So
Okay.
um, I joined my first band when I was 17, I think.
17, you joined your first
Yes.
band. Okay. And now, before then, you're listening to all this music. It kind of, in my what I'm feeling is that you kind of felt and knew at a very young age this is something that was going to be in your heart for a long time, probably forever, wasn't
Yeah. Yeah, I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
no one in my family was a musician, so I
Okay.
was sort of the first.
You were the
Um,
first, right?
but yeah, I always had an ambition to work with
Push.
music.
Okay,
Yeah,
work with
to
music
push
now.
through. Yeah,
Push through it.
yeah,
It's a difficult journey, but if you
yeah,
want it, you can definitely reach for the stars and grab it. Definitely, dreams do
yeah.
come true. Now,
I
back
mean, you
in
can
those
always try.
right now, during those days of being in choir and singing, did you pick up an instrument at all? Did we try any instruments?
I tried. I mean, I I can play a
Right.
little guitar, which I did during
Okay.
my singer songwriting
I'm still
period.
trying.
But Yeah, it's nothing that I brag about.
There you go.
um,
I you can brag about your singing. I'll brag about my guitar playing. Okay,
oh
we'll leave
yeah,
it at
well,
that. I
sounds
don't
fair.
brag about
Yeah.
my singing.
Yeah.
No, no, no singing for this guy here. And I'll do a little backup, but that's about it. So
Huh?
no, thank
Well, that's
you.
always something.
Yeah, exactly. No, no, I'll
Yeah.
ruin the show. I'll lose some money if I sing. If there's any, if there is any money
I
to
doubt
be
that.
made, definitely. So okay, so now your choir, whether it's school or church and stuff like that, started your first
Yeah.
band at 17. Now,
Yeah.
when did you decide that you wanted to be a powerhouse in your face singer that just wanted to, I don't want to say piss people off, but just get in their face and tell it the way it is? Where when did this come
Uh,
around?
well, I I'm not sure. I've always just loved singing, and I've had a lot of suppressed emotions that needs to get out.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, it's probably
A little,
that way. Yeah,
well,
that's how it goes. Yeah.
that's why I usually have to talk to the drummers and bass players. They usually got little issues on the side we got to talk about
Yeah.
sometimes. But yeah,
Definitely.
I wonder with I work with a lot of metal, front metal, female singers throughout my years, and
Yeah.
I've always wondered in my heart, how do you do it? Sometimes I wonder how the guys even do it, and are you keeping your vocals in good training? Are we working on it? Are we having a cup of honey a day with some tea? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's what I do basically. I drink tea with honey,
There you go.
and when we're gonna play live, I rehearse. I practice every day,
There you
but
go.
I've had periods where I've been too busy, and I also have a kid, so a lot of like children's songs.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Um, but yeah, I don't feel like I practice enough.
Not
I should
enough.
definitely practice more.
Well, you have a child, young child, 5 years younger, older, in that
He's
age.
two.
Two, oh, terrible twos. Okay,
Yes.
well, you got your work cut out for you there, and you can definitely get
Yes.
your singing practices in during these years of this your child growing up.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, definitely.
great.
There's a lot of music in our house, so that's
That's
awesome.
good. That I said to me, music makes the world go around. You got to have it. You definitely got to have it.
That's true. Yeah.
And whatever they
Totally true.
cling
Yeah.
on to, they
Definitely.
cling on to. I back in my day, I was
Yeah.
listening to Lawrence Welk, and I was like, really? And then I
Yeah.
turned to be a rock and roller. It's like, how'd this happen? So yeah,
Yeah. How that
it
how did that
right.
happen?
Well, where'd the hair go? That's what I
Yeah.
want to know. Where'd the hair
Oh.
go?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah, what
don't go
happened?
down. Where'd the 70s and 80s go? Darn it, I miss those days. No, we're not talking about. We're talking about
Uh,
Lisa here. Oh, but anyways, okay. So 17, this band. What was the name of this band at 17?
it's called Osakaru. So it's with Oz, who you know.
Sakura, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so that wasn't too long. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Time really
So that,
flies.
yeah, yeah, you be on my end of the book. It really flies. So,
Yeah.
so okay. So now, that's when it became real serious for you as far as pursuing the music business.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
definitely a different. It was definitely different from what I was used to. Yeah.
Okay. So now the rest of these band members of yours, which I don't know personally, so I'm not going to pick on all of them, but were you a bunch of misfits that knew each other, or how did this collaboration happen?
Well, there were two misfits. It
Two
was
misfits.
yes, it was me, and it was the drummer Marcus. We
Okay.
met back in 2018, I think.
Okay.
He played in a band who were looking. They were looking for a singer, so I applied to the band, and that's how we met. And
Okay.
when that band shut down, we decided to start a new one together. So we
Okay.
actually co-founded Coherence, and then we kind of quickly found Carl, and he sort of knew Johan. So then there were the four of us for quite a while.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and then
Okay.
Matthias joined about a year or two ago, something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
year or two. Okay. Now, the band name. Who came up with this? How long did it take? And what's it mean?
Yeah, that's a story.
That is.
Um, yeah, the name is actually an inside joke. We hadn't really thought about names, and then Marcus and I was hanging out one night, and it was late, and I had the suggestion that we could be called Coherence,
Hmm.
and he had looked up a word. I think it was lateral motion or something like that. And he thought it sounded cool, but apparently that word was used to describe the movement of the hips when a cow moves. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so we had, it was late at night and we had a laugh about that. And then we said, what if we merge the two words? So we're
Coherence.
called coherence, coherence, yeah.
Coherence. There you
However you want to pronounce it.
go. Right. I
And
would.
we've actually talked about it. We've debated from time to time if we're going to change it because, well, yeah, it's
I don't think you
a
can
unique
now.
name.
I think I think you
But
should
we've
stick with
actually,
it.
yeah, we've I think we've sort of landed in that we should keep it. Mainly because when you Google, we're the only thing that comes up. So
Well, right. It's
that's
either
good, I guess.
coherence or coherence. So yeah, you might as well keep the
Yeah.
name because that's what's going to come up. And who else has it? Nobody. You. So keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I
Right. I
guess. And it's kind of weird, but I mean now it's our name, so yeah, I guess we'll have to stick with it.
That's great. So okay. So now, did you just drop a new EP out? Was it Daydream? Did that just go out?
Yes, an album, yeah. Our
Yeah.
first album actually. We've released I think it's two EPs before. So,
Two
yeah.
EPs
This is
before,
our
and this
first
is
album.
first album. How's it feel?
Amazing. Yeah. It's been
A
so
lot of
much
fun.
fun and
Uh,
it's great to finally have it out there.
Physical in your hand. It's done. All that
Yeah.
work, all that hard work.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of
Yeah.
time, doesn't it? Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it does.
On
Yeah.
everybody's part. And how many
Yeah.
hours did you spend in the studio putting this together?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think we were there for like a week
Oh, okay.
constantly. Like a full-time day job.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
We had
Definitely.
so much fun
Oh
just to like be a part of how the songs evolve
yeah. Exactly.
and
From
when everyone participates and yeah, it's been a
exactly.
journey. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, good. Now, through the creation of the music, are you mostly the lyricist? You write the lyrics and bring it to the guys and let them put the beat to it? How does this
Yes,
work?
that's basically how it goes. The other guys they take turns writing the music, and
Sure.
then I add the vocals and the lyrics.
Great. No, I've watched some of these great videos you got and listening to some of your songs. Yeah,
Nice.
and
Yeah,
you got a one hell of a team behind you of musicians, and obviously
yeah,
all of
they're
you are.
awesome.
Yeah, and all of you are obviously seasoned musicians that you've done this beforehand, before coherence and stuff, and so. Kind of this is jokingly, but when you are at practice and they're going at it heavy and you're singing, do you ever just step back and let these guys just rip the hell out of their guitars and shred away and just let them go at
I haven't yet, but thanks for the idea. I should definitely do that.
do 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 it
Just
once.
like go
Just
ahead.
yeah,
I'm
step
gonna step away.
back.
Yeah.
Just step back and
Yeah.
see if they
Yeah.
even notice. Because sometimes I used to do that, step away, and it's like I've been gone 15 minutes and you didn't even notice. It's like
Oh,
so,
interesting.
it's funny sometimes because shredders
Yeah.
they love to they'll shred and they won't stop if you don't interrupt them
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. I see
But
those tendencies when we rehearsal sometimes that they just like get hung up in just like jamming and
yeah,
yeah.
they're going.
So yeah, they do.
They're good,
Yeah, but
good,
it's
good.
fun. Yeah.
Well, good. So now you got Daydream out, and you've got
Yes.
you've got what is it? Nevermore, the visual video
Yeah.
that came out. Kick
Yes.
ass, kick
It's true.
ass. Talk to me about
Thank
that
you.
video. I mean, who's producing these videos? Who's coming up with the conception? All this. What's going on here?
It's actually a sort of collaboration.
Okay.
We take a lot of help from Kenny at the Studio Meltdown. He's just the best. So we've recorded all our music with him, and he's also filming our music videos. And the idea for the story on the music video was, well, sort of mine. But I created it with the band and with Kenny. So we kind of all helped out to make
There
it
you go.
what it is today. So
Well, a lot of work, and he did a wonderful job. And it is a lot of
yeah,
work,
he's awesome.
being in the TV business myself. But production
Yeah,
is it's a lot of work, and takes a lot of
yeah,
time. But it's
yeah,
really fun. It's really
definitely.
cool, and you did a
Yeah,
great job,
yeah,
especially
it's
with
really cool.
all your other videos too that you did. I mean, just incredible. You can see where you
Thank you.
started and where you're at right now, and it's like I don't know if you're
Yeah.
going to be able to top this. This is getting really powerful. I'm loving this stuff right here. My goodness. Now, I noticed with
Thank you.
a couple of songs that "Torn," you were able to do that
Yeah.
acoustically, and then you go ahead and
Yes.
turn that around and you turn it up to 11, and you smash the hell out of it. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it's a
love
fun song. It's a fun song to play live as well. It's a song that really gets the audience moving. Yeah. Mm.
And you did the same with "Follow Me," didn't you? You did that
Yes, we did.
acoustically, and then you went ahead and put the full band behind that song. So, are
Yes, we
there
did.
other songs that we're going to do that too, or is that just
Mm,
something you're just playing around with?
I really want to. I've pitched
Yeah.
the idea several times to the band, and they're all excited about it. So maybe we'll see.
We'll
I love acoustic versions of metal songs. It just brings a different kind of
vibe.
emotion to
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
It,
vibe exactly.
it does, and I love to
Yeah,
see metal rock bands, and I will ask them, personally, put
yeah,
unplug yourself. Let me
yeah,
hear a true musician. Get your acoustic
yeah,
out and play me that song acoustically. I don't want to hear your
yeah,
distortion pedals or your wah wahs or flange or any of that stuff. I want to hear
yeah,
naturally. Yeah,
yeah,
that's great when
yeah.
you can
That's
unplug. Yeah,
totally. Yeah,
very
definitely.
and that definitely highlights your voice 100%. Most definitely.
Oh well, it
So
does. Yeah.
definitely. So now, are you able to play out much in Sweden?
Yes, we've had a couple of shows so far. We've stayed in Gothenburg. We've been a little bit on the lazy side, but we're all really excited to come out and play and just like show the album
Right.
in a different way. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Since you've been together in the past 4 or 5 years,
Yes.
or yeah, how many shows have you done? Would you say?
Oh, not much. I mean, because
No,
of COVID, it
right.
took a
Right.
while
Sure.
for us to get out.
Okay.
So we haven't played a lot. No, but I
Okay.
think that on the few shows that we've done, we've evolved a lot and we've discovered like who we are as musicians, who we are
Right.
as a band, and yeah, we're really excited to see what comes next and what the next step is.
Well, you're definitely at that point right now. I feel, and what I see and hear is that the next level is it's there. You're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to get on that stage. You're
Hopefully,
ready to
yeah.
perform in
Mm.
thousands in front of thousands of people. Definitely, I
That'd be
would consider.
awesome.
Yeah, myself. I wouldn't even consider you a local act. I'd consider you a national act right now. Definitely.
Really?
Oh
What a
yeah, yeah.
compliment.
Almost
Thanks.
definitely. Yeah. I mean, seeing what I heard, there's a lot of talent there, and it's not easy to get where you
Thank
all of
you.
you have gotten, and you put a lot of hard work into that, definitely. And I see you,
Yeah.
you know, some friends of mine. What is that? Flight of Icarus over there. What's up with that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're good group of
Those are
people
friends
there.
of ours.
They're
Yeah, we've
great.
played together a couple of times, and I think that we know each other through Oz, actually, if I'm
Us is
not mistaken. Yeah.
Us is a
Um,
great guy. Yeah, it's just
yeah,
uh,
really. Yeah, it really
yeah.
is.
How long has you been working with Oz? He's a great guy. How long have you been working with him?
Well, basically, ever since I met him when I joined Osakaru, I think. So
Sure.
back in 2015, 2016.
15.
So apart from Coherence, we have a music project together that
Okay.
we've been working on for a couple of years.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
wow. You know, and you
it's really
say
fun.
our Sakaro, you know, we go back to those days. You guys
Yeah,
kicked ass back then. Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that
You
was
did,
fun.
yeah, you did some big shows.
Yeah, yeah, we did. We played a lot of shows, a lot of
Yeah.
tours. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
fun.
right, right. So, would you like to get back to that mode with this band and get back out there touring again?
Yeah, that'd be super fun to.
Hmm.
Yeah, tour life is
It's a
something else.
different, it's a different ball
Yeah,
game. Oh, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
wow,
yeah.
wow. How
Yeah, that'd be
far?
really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, right, right. Would you like to come to the States, or you want to stay in Europe? What would you like to do?
We don't have any limits. We want to go
Oh,
anywhere.
just get
Yeah,
everything,
everywhere. Yeah,
just get
yeah.
it all
That'd
out
be really
there.
fun.
Good.
Yeah.
For Lisa, before we get any farther, can you tell everybody out there where they can find your music and Cowherence and everything, and what you're about and all this?
Well, you can mainly find us on like Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube.
Everywhere.
What else is there? I'm not very high tech on socials, so
Me
yeah,
either.
I think that's about it. And just yeah, we
Just
appreciate any support we can get. We
that's
really appreciate
great.
it.
And you got quite a lot of followers that love what you're doing. And I know you've got to appreciate that a whole lot because your music is all over the place. It is. It's definitely getting out there. And it's just
That's
going to
really nice.
grow and grow, definitely. So, I want to ask you some fun questions. Maybe I might
Yeah,
try
go
to
ahead.
embarrass you. Who knows? Let's see what we can do. All
Yeah,
right. All
yeah,
right.
go ahead.
Well, go ahead, she says. Oh, let's see where we can
Maybe I'll regret
go.
this.
You just might. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be easy on you. All right. Let's start simple here. Okay. I'm going to let you have two answers on this question. I want you to think around the world. Okay. And
Okay.
like I said, you've been on tour before and you played a lot of wonderful stages and stuff like that. But anywhere in the world, are there two stages you really would like to step foot on and perform on?
Yes, well, there are so many stages. Um, I think um, the one stage I'd like to play on the most is probably Royal Albert Hall in
Ah,
the UK
yes. That'd be beautiful.
for two reasons. First, I love being in the UK and I always want to go back there.
Sure.
And second, my son, like I said, he's two,
Okay.
and he's the only thing he wants to listen to is Devin Townsend when he plays live at the
Really?
Royal Albert Hall.
Really? That's incredible.
Yes. So it
That's
just goes on repeat here at home.
that's really
Um,
neat.
so that's probably the main reason that maybe he'd think I'm cool if I play on the same stage as his favorite musician.
That would be very cool. Well, and
Yeah,
let's try to get you guys on Whacking tour also too. Let's see if that can happen.
yeah, yeah. And then
That'd
there
be
are
pretty
like
good.
a lot of different stages
Uh,
in stages in Sweden, but also like abroad. I love to play at like I think it's called Red Rocks,
oh, Red Rocks
in
in Colorado.
Colorado.
Yes, been there, and
Yes,
yes,
yes, that
Maritime.
oh
It's beautiful.
that'd be a
You,
dream. Yeah,
you would sound very
beautiful.
good
Yeah.
there. You just it's gorgeous. The Red Rocks and your voice just echoes. You don't even need amplifiers. It's amazing.
Oh, that
It is
yeah.
an amazing
Sounds
place.
like
Yeah.
the dream. Yeah.
It is. America is beautiful, but it's a crazy place. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right, now
Just
let me.
so beautiful with the mountains and yeah.
Oh, incredible, incredible. Now let's ask you a couple questions here. Let's go
Yes.
people on here. All right.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna. You can just give me as many answers as you want, but I'm gonna let you have two. Okay. And these are
Okay.
people, a person alive and a person that's passed away. Who have you always, since you were a kid, wanted to jump on stage with and be next to and perform
Mm. Um. Well, a person who isn't alive, I'd probably say Avicii,
with?
because
Oh,
I love his music. It's very different from the kind of music that I do, and
sure.
I'd just be honored to
That
be a
would be
part of
great.
that.
That would be an
Yeah.
honor. That would be an honor. Now, who else?
Um, and someone who is alive, well, I've always been a fan of Tommy Karevik. His voice is just
Okay.
awesome, and I'd be kind of starstruck if I got to do a collaboration with him. So if you're listening to this, please.
Right, do it. She wants to do a collaboration with you. We'll see what we can do.
Yes,
That is
that'd be
great.
amazing.
That would be fun. Now I
That'd
know
be really fun.
you grew up in late '90s, early 2000s.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. So, is there? Can I? I'm going to ask an old question. Was there any '80s metal bands, hair bands that you liked?
Um, well, yeah. Did you 80s?
Come on, make me feel good.
Well,
Come
I
on.
what I listened, like I said, I listened to a lot of different kind of bands, and a lot of like White Snake. Is that the 80s?
Yeah, White Snakes '80s. Yes,
Yes. Okay.
you're safe
um,
there.
yeah. Um, I mean, that's one band that's just like followed me
White
through
Snake.
my upbringing. Yeah.
Well, good, great. Well, I'm glad you mentioned one. Thank you. I don't feel so bad
You're
now.
welcome.
That's great. That's great. So I don't think I could get any of the band members of you into spandex or anything like that, or any glitter, and get you on
Sorry, I didn't
stage.
hear you.
I can't get you or the band into spandex and glitter and get you on the stage.
I wouldn't say no. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
It's a
Mm.
possibility. It's a possibility. I
Mm.
love it. I like this
I would not say no to
better.
that.
I like Lisa. This is good. We have a good time. This is fun. I like this. Okay. Well, then I'm
Thank you.
gonna
I'm
lead.
having fun too.
I'm gonna lead into this question here now. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this has happened to all my best rock bands, metal bands, everybody out there. And it might have had. I think it might have happened to you maybe once or twice. But be honest with me, Lisa. Any embarrassing moments you want to discuss on stage during your years of performing?
Yes, besides from failing to hit notes on stage, which happens all the time,
Right.
I have a story. It
Okay.
was back when I was touring with Usukaru. We were playing at this pub in the UK, and I was like we've discussed. I was very new to the whole being in a band, playing live thing, and I don't think that. I was quite sure what I'd gotten myself into. Um, I had no idea how to move on a stage.
Oops.
Um, so I basically, if you look at videos from back then, I basically look like someone who hurt their hip and like stomps on the ground. Um, so that's
No.
kind of
Oh.
that is kind of embarrassing. Just that, but anyway, we were playing live, and one of the members of the other band that we were touring with back then, they kept telling me to put one foot on the monitor because that looks cool.
There you go.
So I did, and I was singing the verse, and I put my foot on the monitor, and the monitor fell off stage. So I did too.
You kicked the
Um,
monitor and yourself off
and
stage.
luck, yes, luckily it wasn't very far to the ground, so I managed to stay on my feet, and I even did this like silly wave thing with my hand, like I was trying to signal I'm fine,
I'm okay.
um, and I just
So
kept singing, and yeah, that's
uh, the show has to go
that was kind
on.
of embarrassing, an accident, but still, yeah. And other than that, I'm kind of clumsy, so I do embarrassing things all the time. Like I bump into bandmates on stage, and I get myself
Oops.
tangled up in cords, and
Cords and stuff.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
great. That puts some bubble wrap around you, Lisa. That's
yes,
great.
yeah.
No, yeah, I
I'll
noticed for a
I'll have to do that.
second.
Yeah.
I can hear you great. I noticed you froze for a second, but it's a great shot. But I'm hearing you just fine. So let's just keep moving on, okay?
Okay. Well, I see that
Okay.
my screen is black. I can't see myself, but can you see me?
I can see you. It's a picture
Okay,
of you looking off in the distance, but it's a good shot. So hey, as long as I can hear you, we'll just keep the picture the way it is.
that's good. I don't have to I don't have to see myself. It's fine.
Okay. Like you say, you can always come back in. You can leave and come back in, but we'll leave it the way you want. Okay.
Okay, well that's up to you. I can come back, and or we can do it like this. It's up to you.
Why don't you try to come back in once and let's see how that works. Let's try that again.
All
So,
right,
so let's try it.
I'll
All
try
right.
to do
So,
that.
so,
Yeah.
so Lisa's going to come right back. Yeah, let's try that, folks, and then we can do this. Should be right back. We're having a lot of fun with Lisa from Cowherence out of the Gothenburg, Sweden. So Lisa will be right back. She was freezing up there, but we were hearing just fine. Of course, when you're in different countries, you never know about the internet, and you gotta love technology. You gotta love it. So she should be coming in any second here. I hope. I hope we don't have no issues, and we shouldn't. And we'll have a few more questions, and we will. Here she comes. Add to see. Let's. There she is.
Hi
Hey,
again.
there you
Can you
are.
see
Hey,
me?
now you're moving. Hey, all right.
Right.
Now you're not frozen. Looks good. Okay.
That sounds
Well,
good. Yeah. Good.
before we continue on, I want to say, Lisa, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming on the podcast today. I appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for having me. This is such a great podcast, and you're
Well,
doing an amazing job. So
well, thank
I'm
you.
honored to be here.
Well, I'm glad to have you on, and I want to have you guys on,
Thank you.
all of you, so I can pick on all of the guys at once
Yes.
together. Definitely, especially the drummer and the bass player. We need to chat with them. I think there's some
Yeah.
things to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Definitely.
anyways,
They do some weird stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it all in my day, and I don't want to see no more. It hurts. My
I get
mind,
that.
yeah, it hurts. No. So, anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Have you been doing? Are you on a lot of the internet radio around the world? A lot of things going on with your music and stuff. Are you doing getting that out there?
Yeah. Well, we've done some interviews
Okay.
on different types of like websites and things like that. This is the first time that I do an interview.
Okay.
Um, but
Nice.
the
Well,
other
thank you.
guys, we've sort of like taken turns
Okay, because I see you were in
to
what
do
was it,
interviews. Yeah.
Sweden's rock mag, guitar mag, or whatever it was.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
that's nice. I like that. So
Yeah.
you spreading the wings out and getting it out
Yes,
there
we
for
tried
her.
her.
So you and Florida Icarus talking about doing a tour together and getting out?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
All
So
right. I
that'd
like
be really
that.
fun. Yeah.
That
Mm.
that'd be a great time. I can
They're
see
great.
that.
So yeah,
They are, and
it'd be really fun to play
yeah,
with them. Yeah.
yeah, I think it'd be a little dangerous too. So I think I'll just step back on that tour. You're gonna
Now, in
lighten
that
up.
case, you'll have to come.
Now I gotta come. Oh boy, I'm
Mm.
forced into it. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
definitely.
that's great. Now, let's have a couple more fun questions here.
Yeah.
Now, not even this band, but even the other band. What was the largest crowd you played in front of?
Well, well, recently when we released our album, we played in at Rock Bottom in Gothenburg, and it was full. Like the tickets sold out. So that was fun.
That's
Um,
yeah, nice.
yeah.
All right, so we're looking at 5, 10 grand maybe.
Not that many, more like a couple of hundred maybe people. So yeah, not that not that big crowds yet, but
Yeah, yeah.
that'll
It's
come
good.
hopefully.
It will come soon enough, definitely. But even if it was
Yeah,
the 200 people, and let's
yeah,
bring it back to the moment where you had a packed house out there, and you guys hit the
yeah,
stage,
yeah,
and the first chord is hit, and you belted out on that microphone, and people are turning around, going, "What the they're just wondering what is going on. Who is this beautiful voice? Who is belting it out? They're coming to the stage. They're rocking out. They got their horns in the air. They're loving
yeah.
what they're seeing and they're hearing. And who knows? You might even see them singing your music back to you. And if you see
Mm.
this, Lisa, how does it hit you in the heart? How does it make you feel?
Yeah, like you said, it really hits you in the heart. That actually happened when we played at Rock
Did
Baren.
it?
That
Yeah, did it?
there were people who none of us knew, who knew the lyrics to our
Really?
songs. Yeah, and that just yeah, it hit.
It
That
hits
that is a
you.
feeling. It's hard to describe. It's a
It's
different kind of joy, happiness. Yeah,
it's hard to take in sometimes. I know I'd have to turn.
yeah.
I
It's
turned
yeah,
around a couple times. It's like get your composure, then turn back around and
yeah.
continue on. Yeah.
I think I was convinced that it was someone that one of us knew. So when we talked like after the show, I said like, "Who knows these people?" And I don't know them. I don't know them. So it's like, yeah.
You
When you
did it.
found out that, yeah,
That that's really
that was
cool.
great. Yeah, that was
That's
really cool.
cool. That's cool. Who in the band takes the longest to get ready?
Um,
That's
probably
what
our drummer Marcus.
Marcus.
Definitely,
Marcus.
yeah,
It takes longest to get ready.
he does. I mean, first he
Okay.
has to set up the drums. That takes
Right.
forever. Yeah, even
Okay.
if I help him, it takes forever. And then then it's like everyone has their routine.
Right, right.
Bathroom routines, things like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Who's the hardest one to leave the venue? Get out of there. Who's the last one to leave?
Um, oh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say it's a tie between Carl Johan and Matthias.
Yeah.
Perhaps Matthias. Perhaps he's the one who's the last one to leave. Yeah. Sorry, Matthias. I'm hanging.
Right, right. Just
If I'm
pointing
wrong,
out
yeah.
so basically, we're just telling everybody out there that Lisa's an angel and there's nothing to worry about, right?
Thank you. Yes, I'm perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, definitely not.
watch out. I mean, watch out for Lisa here. And like I said, you're amazing and you're a star. And you guys are just going to take over the world, just like Flight of Icarus. You're all
Thank
wonderful,
you.
wonderful singers. And
Thank you so
thank you for
much.
what you bring to us to allow us to hear great music like this. It's wonderful,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful that we can get it out this way instead of back in my day where
Yeah.
we had to pop the trunk and put up those posters on the poles and pass out cassettes. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It was a
Yeah.
little different back then. So now it's a little
Yeah.
easier to get your music out there and stuff. And it's nice that you
Yeah.
sounds like you have a wonderful team of producers, directors. You
Yes, I
got
really do.
Oz.
Yeah, we
You
really
got a lot
do.
of people helping you out, getting your music out around that
Yeah.
world out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Before we
Yeah,
get
it's really
out of
fun.
here, I got a couple
Yeah.
more questions, but tell them one more time how they can find you and where they can find you.
You can find us on Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, all the socials.
All
Not
the
TikTok
socials.
though.
No
None of
TikTok.
us
I don't do that
are.
either.
No, I'm a little bit too old for that. Maybe
Yeah,
I
old.
stick to Facebook and Instagram.
I still have
So yeah, you can find us
MySpace.
there. MySpace, yes.
MySpace,
Is that still
regular
a
my.
thing?
I don't know, but I think it's still around. But I still have an account
Yeah.
if it's there. I don't want to see
Yeah,
the
maybe.
pictures though. MySpace. Wow. Well, that was the start, and here's the what we got now. I guess.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That is great. All right, let's
Yeah,
get
times
before
change. Yeah.
definitely times have changed. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, your young one who's 2 right now. Would you well, let me ask you this question here. This question is for him and
Yeah.
children around that age and that are going older. Do you have any advice for them that if they want to do what we do, what advice would you give your child if they wanted to do what you did?
Yeah. Yeah, well, probably that the most important thing is to have fun and to love what you're doing because otherwise
Right.
otherwise there's no point doing it.
No, no is no. And
Mm.
believe in yourself, and
Yeah.
dreams do come true, and you can make it
Yeah.
happen. Just believe in
Yeah.
yourself, and don't listen to everybody out there because there's a lot of people that don't like what you got to do or what you got to say. A lot of naysayers.
Exactly.
Don't.
Everyone has different opinions, which is I mean, a good thing because it would be really boring if everyone was the same and had the same opinions, but still
Yeah.
it's not a reason to give up on yourself.
Right, yeah, I feel more liked when I'm hated. I guess no, I just it's bad publicity is good publicity in my book. Hey,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
works always. Doesn't matter to me, and I don't really care who I offend at this age anymore. It's just about doing what I do and get the music and the
Yeah.
story out there.
Yeah. And for me, also the my bandmates are one of the most important things.
There you
We
go.
talked about this a couple of weeks ago that if we were, I mean, things happen where you have to where
Yeah.
members leave and you have to find new
Right.
ones.
Yeah.
But we've been at least the same four people from the beginning, and if one of us quits, it wouldn't be the same. I mean, because we're friends. I mean, and that's such a big part of it as well.
It is. It's a big family, and you're all
Yeah.
brothers and sisters that look out after each other, take care of each other.
Yeah, definitely.
I had that experience with my band from '85 to '97. Then it turned into an
Oh,
ugly
that's nice.
divorce, and
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
that's when I hung up the guitars and decided to be a producer, go into TV and radio, and do what I do now. Not that I don't play the
Okay, I
guitar still
see.
once in a while, but
Yeah,
no more out in
that's good. Keep
public.
it going. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. Been
Who
there. Done
knows? Maybe
what?
you'll join a band soon again.
There you go. I'm gonna join your band. Hey, you don't want just want me
Yeah.
out there.
We need a third guitarist. Yeah.
Right. You see this big bald guy running towards the stage. I will jump up there and join you.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So look out. I'll grab that mic and we'll do some Aerosmith or whatever. We'll have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Walk
sounds
this
good.
way.
Sounds like a plan.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a plan. One more
Yeah.
question before we get out of here. And I've been having a beautiful time, Lisa. Thank you so much. This has been a
Thank
lot of
you.
fun.
So have
Been a lot
I.
of fun. 5 years from now, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be with Coherence?
Um, well, I probably want to be playing on bigger stages. Um, probably want to have released at least one more album, maybe two. That'd be awesome.
That would be
This is
beautiful.
also just like my opinion. Maybe my
Right.
band members are looking at this and wondering what I'm saying.
Well, true,
But
true.
yeah,
Well, true. And what I'd like to see, for you because the music, the story, everything is so powerful behind what you sing. Is I would like to see you take it a step up further and look at sync licensing and getting your music into videos and and movies and
Yeah.
trailers and things like that because
Yeah.
your music is used all over the place. Why not be you? So that's
Yeah.
something I'd like to see you definitely into going into is sync licensing and things like that, which isn't
Yeah.
too difficult. It just takes a little time, but you
Yeah.
got all the time in the world. Do it.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. Learn it all. That's
Sounds really
right.
good. Yeah.
So definitely. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Lisa. We've been it's 50
Thank you
minutes
so
on
much.
the. We've had a lot of time, great time. I'm going to go ahead and get
Yeah.
this out all over the world. I will send you the link so you can pass it around the world and get it out there. Let's get
Sounds
thousands
good.
of hits on this and get you out there and famous and get you on that tour with Flight of Icarus.
Yeah.
And you just give
That'd be really
everybody
fun.
give a big hug to everybody from me. I over there. I
Thank you.
appreciate
I will.
it. Give Oz a big hug for me, especially.
I will. I definitely will. Thank you so much for having me. It
Thank
was
you,
so much
Lisa,
fun.
from the
You're
bottom
doing
of
a
my
great
heart.
job.
Well, thank you so much. So tell everybody
Thank you.
out there, peace. We're out of here. Peace, everybody.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Peace. Bye.
All right.